All right. Hopefully, if someone in the that's tuning in can let me know they're hearing my voice okay. Here's the first pitch. This is the GBL Div 2 Surfers vs Beenleigh. Round 2. That one a bit high. That one in for a strike. Missing just a bit left of the plate. 3-1 count. That one in there. Full count. Ground ball to second base. Bobble there. Yes, so joining me at the commentary desk is all around nice guy and catcher for the GBL Div 1 game, Owen Drinkwater.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Good to be here.
Good to have someone to talk to. One just missing wide. The newly married Owen Drinkwater.
That's it. All beauty.
That one going straight to the first baseman.
Unlucky, Brycey.
So we've managed to grab Beenleigh's lineup. So that was Bryce Thompson hitting a ball hard at Harry White at first. Harry snagged it out of the air, stepped on first to double off Francisco Rivera for the second out. And now Jamie Munns digs in. That one's in there from Fitzgibbon. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the first. 0-0 here. And off-speed pitch in for strike 2. Fitzgibbon ahead early. Working quickly now. The 0-2 is downstairs for ball 1. Deep into left field. Rawlings chasing it back, but he's not going to get there.
Gone. That one just sailed. Wouldn't catch that one on the stream. It's just inside the foul pole. Putting Beenleigh up early. That was an easy swing. It just kept going.
Was a good swing. We know Munns has some good power to left. He's homered here before. He played in the Friday night game and picked up a hit in Division 1 as well. First pitch from Fitzgibbon, grounded up the middle for a base hit. The cleanup hitter is aboard. That's Travis Blackley there. Former major leaguer Travis Blackley.
Pretty famous around these parts. The name is very common. It's heard. Everybody knows who Travis Blackley is around the Gold Coast.
So George Cooper, the 5-hitter and center fielder, digs in. Blackley leads away from first, 2 outs. Top of the first, 1-0. Beenleigh has the lead. Pitch is in there for a strike from Fitzgibbon. And he gets right back to it. Comes set. And the 0-1 is upstairs for ball 1. hard down the left field line, but that'll go foul. So 1-2 count now. And the 1-2 is hitting the air to left. Rawlings chasing it into the gap, and he makes a nice running play to end the inning.
Nice diving, jumping play over the shoulder. And we head into the bottom of the first.
Names? Brett Birmingham? You know me. Hey? And Paul Ladder's the base umpire. Got see you too, Betty. It's alright, Dutchy explained to me that you didn't recognise me because you used to see me but bigger. So. No, this is my first season doing this, so I gave up playing now. So yeah, that's why Dutchy was a bit. He was happy that I was umpire, and I was like, well, I know, that's what I said to him. What's out?
So back here in the bottom of the first inning, Beenleigh leads 1-0. And digging in for Surfers to lead off the bottom of the first is Jake Calver. One-0 pitch coming. And upstairs for ball 2. Those who just joined us, Beenleigh took the lead in the top of the first. After 2 quick outs, Jamie Munn's a solo shot to left field before Fitzgibbon worked out of trouble. So Beenleigh leads 1-0 here. 2-0 pitch to Calver is fastball for a strike. Calver still ahead in the count, 2-1. Skies one on the infield. Michael Fox makes the call on the catch. So 1 away in the bottom of the first.
Watch out, watch out!
So Jacob Rawlings digs in for Surfers. 1 away in the bottom of the first. And first pitch swinging and missing for strike 1. Jaden Batiste on the mound for Beenleigh. And misses away and down. 1-1. wind and the pitch, and rolling swings, lines one into right field, shallow, coming on to make the catch is Bryce Thompson. The Rollings hit it hard, but the right fielder was in the right spot. 2 outs, nobody on, and Kentaro Ueda coming to the plate. Kenny off to a good start this year, 2 hits last week. Tease gets the sign and comes set. And first pitch is taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on here, bottom of the first. Beenleigh with the 1-0 lead here at Surfers. And Kentaro takes high for ball 1. And leaves away for ball 2. And 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. Ortiz goes past him with a fastball there. So 2-2 to Kenny. Wind and the pitch, and takes inside for ball 3. Ball skitters away to the backstop. So full count now on the Surfers' third hitter here. And the 3-2 pitch is taken low for ball 4. So Ueda works a walk, bringing up the cleanup hitter for Surfers, Harry White. 2 outs, runner on first. Beenleigh with the 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Power hitting lefty digs in. And the first pitch is taken high for ball 1. Ueda leads away from first, 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch is swung on a miss for strike 1. Ortiz goes by him with another fastball there. And evens up the count. Long look in to get the sign, and comes set. And the 1-1. Kentaro takes off for second, the ball's in the dirt. Makes the turn. Looks to third, so an easy stolen base for Kenny there. Picked a good pitch to run on. As that ball is in the dirt, and Harry's ahead in the count now, 2-1. So Ueda leads away from second now. And back pick to second, back easily. And the 2-1 is swung on a miss for strike 2. Count even at 2-2, 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. Beenleigh leads 1-0 on a Jamie Munn's home run in the top half. Ueda leads away from second. 2-2 to Harry. Is swung on a miss. And strike 3, that'll end the inning. So no damage for Surfers there. End of the first, Beenleigh leads 1-0. We'll go to the second. So back here in the top of the second, Beenleigh leads 1-0. First pitch from Fitzgibbon is downstairs for ball 1 to Ezekiel Imbiali. And ball 2 away. So Fitzgibbon quickly behind in the count, 2-0. And that one's taken outside for ball 3. And 3-0 pitch here is taken upstairs for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to start the inning for Beenleigh brings up Michael Fox, the runner on first and no one away. Fox looks to get the sign, cues in from third slightly to guard the bunt. And the first pitch to Fox is taken for strike 1. Time is called here. It's given a long look in to take the sign. Pitch. Throws over to first, check on the runner, back safely. Pitch away for ball 2. Jones throws over to first. Back pick behind the runner, but back comfortably. Count now 1-1 on Michael Fox. No outs. Runner on first. And swings and pops one up into shallow right. Studeman back. Studeman makes the play. No tag from the runner at first. 1 away in the top of the second. That brings up the 8-hitter of Beenleigh, Dylan Martinez, playing second base. Beenleigh leads 1-0 here, top of the second, 1 out. And a runner away from first. Fitzgibbon looks in for the sign and comes set. And pitch, runner goes, ball inside. Jones' throw down to second base is wide of the bag. And so the base is stolen. Runner away from second now. Fitzgibbon's 1-0 is hit hard up the middle. Studeman over to make the play and throws over to first for the second out. So a nice rangy play from Studeman up the middle to retire Martinez, and now 2 away for Batiste, the pitcher and number 9 hitter today. And pitch is in there for strike 1. And Fitzgibbon's 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball in there for strike 2, and Fitzgibbon gets ahead early in the count. Batiste digs back in. Fitzgibbon working quickly, knows what he wants to throw, comes set. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So that'll do it for Beenleigh. Leadoff walk doesn't score, and Beenleigh keeps the lead, 1-0 going to the bottom of the second. So back here in the bottom of the second inning, Beenleigh leads Surfers 1-0 on a Jamie Munn's home run in the top of the first, and Luke White digs in for Surfers to lead off. And first pitch is downstairs for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch coming, and taken in the dirt for ball 2. So White ahead in the count 2-0. He's trying to avoid a leadoff walk of his own here. And the 2-0 is in there for strike 1 at the knees. Good pitch on 2-0 by Batiste there. And comes set for the 2-1. And that one skips past the catcher to the backstop. Count to 3-1 now. I know I've been there before. Try to frame one up on the corner and just skips off the glove. You lose the call, lose the ball.
So have I. Pair of catchers commentating.
White digs in. Hitters count here. The 3-1 pitch. His fastball hit hard on the ground to second base and right through the second baseman. And so White is aboard. We'll see how they score it. It was a hard hit ball, but he was over there in time to make the play. That is Martinez there, but just skipped over his glove into right field. And Luke White on first safely now. Brings up Matt Studeman. One of the more dangerous six hitters in this division that you'd see. And first pitch to him is hammered into the gap. The center fielder there and makes the play. So White scampers back to first, 1 away, brings up Matt Hughes. So 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Runner on first for Surfers. Beenleigh leads 1-0. Batiste comes set, and the pitch to Hughes is taken for strike 1 on the outer half. Breaking ball grounded foul down the third base side. And runs the count to 0-2. Hughes digs in. White leads away from first. 1 out. The 0-2 pitch is taken downstairs. And the check did not go. So Hughes with the half swing and holds up in time. The count runs to 1-2. 1-2 pitch here is swung on and missed. And no advancement there. So 2 away now. An interesting situation there for those who don't know that rule. If the catcher drops the third strike and first base is not occupied, the base runner can try to run down to first base before the ball gets there. But if first base is occupied, then even if the ball gets away from the catcher on a drop third strike, the batter is still out. As Lachlan Jones, the catcher, takes ball 1 up in it. And that rule changes with 2 outs. The ball has to be caught by the catcher, even if there is a runner on first base. So Jones digs in first. GBL Division II start for him. And grounds one back to the tee. So beautiful barehanded play. And plenty of time to throw out Lachlan Jones for the final out of the second. So no damage done by Surfers there. At the end of 2, Beenleigh leads 1-0. back here in the top of the third inning. Beenleigh leads Surfers 1-0 this Sunday, round 2 of GBL Division 2. And we're back to the top of the order for Beenleigh. It's Francisco Rivera digging in. And first pitch is fouled off the foot for strike 1. Rivera digs back in. And pitch is grounded towards shortstop. Angus Ashcroft with the field and the throw, and a nice stretch by Harry White over at first to retire Rivera for out number 1. So that's a 6-3 put out if you're scoring at home. And Bryce Thompson digs in. Thompson's first at bat hit a ball hard right at Harry White and lined into a double play. And the first pitch is down in the dirt for ball 1. Just a light drizzle starting to come down here at the Surfer Dome. Fitzgibbons 1-0 is swung and a missed to even the count, 1-1. Top of the third, 1 away. Beenleigh with the 1-0 lead, and nobody on here for Beenleigh's number 2 hitter, Bryce Thompson. 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. A nice pitch from Fitzgibbon on the black, down and away. And ahead in the count, 1-2. And the pitch is an off-speed pitch, grounded towards Harry White, stays down. Fitzgibbon over to cover. And a nice 3-1 put out there from Surfers to retire Thompson for the second out. So that'll bring up Jamie Munns. Jamie Munns homered in the first. Dead left field. And digs in for his second at bat. First pitch to Munns is in there for strike 1. And pitch is up and in. That'll even the count at 1-1. Fitzgibbon working quickly now. And the 1-1 to Munns is taken downstairs for ball 2. So Munns ahead in the count. Two 1 pitch is down and in, ball 3. Fitzgibbon being careful here. And Munns ahead 3-1. Left-handed swing, Blackley on deck. 2 outs. No one on. 3-1 pitch, and Munns fouls it straight back to the screen. And the count runs full. Jamie Munns digs back in. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-2 pitch is swung on and fouled off the body of Lachlan Jones. And we'll do it again. And the pitch is swung on and looped into shallow left center field, and that one's going to dunk in front of Luke White, the center fielder coming over to cut it off. So Munns 2 for 2, and on with the 2-out single. And that'll bring up Blackley, singled up the middle his last time. And Blackley swings at the first pitch and bloops another one shallow right, and that one falls in front of Calver for a base hit. So back-to-back bloop singles by the 3-4 hitters for Beenleigh. And a little 2-out rally going here in the top of the third. So that brings up George Cooper. 2 outs, 2 on. And the first pitch to Cooper is fouled away. And Fitzgibbon ahead, 0-1. And now ahead 0-2. As Cooper takes strike 2 there. So Munn's away from second, Blackley away from first. 2 outs. 2 on. And the 0-2 from Fitzgibbon. Swung on and fouled away to the right side. Fitzgibbon looks in for the sign. And the 0-2 pitch is taken just down below the zone. Fitzgibbon questioning and the umpire confirming the pitch was low. 1-2 on Cooper. Big spot here early in the game. 1-2 is swung on and chopped. Foul. So Cooper battling here now. Do it again, the 1-2 pitch here. And strike 3 called. Down and away on the corner. Good pitch from Fitzgibbon to get out of trouble. So 2 hits amount to nothing for Beenleigh, and we'll move to the bottom of the third. Beenleigh leads 1-0. So back here in the bottom of the third inning, Surfers down to Beenleigh 1-0, and Angus Ashcroft leading off. First pitch from Batiste is downstairs for ball 1. Ashcroft, the number 9 hitter, before we turn it back over to the top. And the pitch is taken downstairs, skitters away from the catcher. And Angus ahead in the count 2-0. Ashcroft digs back in, Batiste gets the sign and comes set. And the 2-0 is taken downstairs. And Gus well ahead in the count 3-0. To Angus is taken for strike 1. So still a favorable count for Surfers' number 9 hitter. Leading off the bottom of the third here. And the 3-1 is taken again in the outer half for strike 2. So Batiste has battled back here to full after falling behind 3-0.
As the sun pokes through the clouds.
Nice to see after some rain earlier on. So full count now to Angus. And 3-2 pitch is upstairs, ball 4. Good at bat for the number 9 hitter for Surfers. Draws the leadoff walk. And that'll turn the lineup over, and Jake Calver will come to the plate. So some speed in play for Surfers here as Gus leads away, and Calver takes ball 1 inside. Fox about even with the bag at third, maybe a step or two behind it, and Blackley holds the runner on at first. A good lead away for Ashcroft, and the pitch. Ashcroft takes off for second, and the throw down is not in time, so he'll have second base stolen. As Calver took what I believe to be strike 1, yes. So the count evens at 1-1. The runner on second, nobody out. And time is given. So the Beenleigh battery has a conference on the mound. Surfers in a good position here to potentially even the score. Beenleigh leads 1-0 here, bottom of the third. Nobody out. And a runner on second for the top of the Surfers lineup. Batiste comes set. And the 1-1 is swung on and hit on the ground in between short and third. Calver's got some speed. Long throw across the diamond. Beautiful play by the Beenleigh shortstop. And Ashcroft unable to move up from second on a ball that was pulled in the hole there. Really wonderful play. That's Francisco Rivera over there. So he ranged into the hole between short and third and made an off-balance throw across his body on the fly to Travis Blackley, who made a nice stretch to get the speedy Calver by about a half step.
Fantastic play.
So runner away from second, 1 out, brings up Rawlings. And he hit one hard to right field his last time up as Batiste steps off. Hit one hard into right field, but Bryce Thompson was there to make the play. So 1 away here. And the first pitch to Rawlings is taken for strike 1. Looks to get the signs from the third base coach and digs back in. A little bit of cat and mouse here. Now pitcher and hitter are ready. And Batiste's 0-1 is taken in the dirt. Skitters away slightly, but not far enough for Ashcroft to advance. So the count evens at 1-1. So 1-1 to Rawlings. Ashcroft leads away from second. Batiste's delivery is swung on a miss for strike 2. Important at bat here for Surfers. And a long look in to get the signs for Batiste. Now comes set. Rawlings ready. Ashcroft away from second. And the 1-2 is taken upstairs to even the count at 2-2. Looked like Batiste put a little bit of extra on that one and just rode it a little high. So 2-2 coming now from Batiste. And swung on and chops to short. Ashcroft moving up, and the ball bounces away from Rivera there. Tough hop on the infield, hops high up almost towards his head, bounced off what looks to be his left shoulder, and kicked out towards second. So everyone's safe, and Surfers with runners on the corners.
Ashcroft running right behind that ball may have put him off. Just losing sight of the ball for a second.
Tap dancing to avoid getting hit by the ball himself as well. As Ueda digs in, runners on the corners, one away. And the first pitch is swung on and flied into shallow right field. Second going out, right coming in, and nobody makes the play. Throw into second now to get the force as Ashcroft will cross the plate and tie the game for Surfers. Score now 1-1.
A little bit of miscommunication maybe between the right fielder and second baseman.
So generally, for those who don't know, the outfielder would have priority on a ball because it's easier to run in than go out and get it. Both of them had a long way to go. It was a difficult play to make. And then Rawlings had nowhere to go because he has to assume that that ball is going to be caught. He can't be doubled off of first base. So he had to wait. And when he did, they quickly picked it up and threw him out at second. But a net positive for Surfers because if the ball was caught, it likely would have been too shallow to score the run. So the drop allowed Ashcroft to score, and the game is now tied. As White swings through a fastball from Batiste. And the balk is called by the second base umpire.
Let's see how he moved there.
So the call is no pitch on that, as Ueda moves up to second.
Not coming set, you think?
Hard to say from our angle, but it could have been that he rushed the delivery rather than coming set and stopping. And the next pitch to White is in there for a strike. So Ueda leads away from second. And the pitch is outside for a ball. So 1-1 to Harry. And the 1-1 is strike two. On the outside corner. So White behind in the count now. Surfers has tied it up here in the bottom of the third. 1-1 game. 2 outs and Ueda away from second. And the 1-2 is a curveball that stays outside for 2-2. Right-handed Luke White on deck as Harry White digs in. No relation. And the 2-2 pitch is downstairs for ball 3. And a snap throw behind to second, but Ueda back comfortably. So the count runs full. Full count now to Harry White. And the 3-2 is swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Surfers in the bottom of the third, but they even the score, and we go to the fourth. Beenleigh 1, Surfers 1. So we go to the top of the fourth here. GBL Div 2. Beenleigh 1, Surfers 1. And first pitch to Inviali is inside for ball 1. This is the Beenleigh catcher digging in to lead off the fourth. 1-0 is a off-speed pitch that drops in for strike 1. And Fitzgibbon levels the count. Working very quickly here, comes set. And the 1-1 is off the outside edge. Count runs to 2-1. 2-1 pitch is grounded to short. Ashcroft gobbles it up. Throws across the diamond low, and White picks it out of the dirt. Nice play by Harry White over there for out number 1. That'll bring up Michael Fox. Fox takes upstairs to ball 1. And the 1-0 is swung on and skied. Is there room? No, no room. So skied behind the plate, just over the backstop, out of reach of Lockie Jones.
An overrun at Jonesy, it's going to run spin back towards you.
And that evens up the count. So 1-1 now coming from Fitzgibbon. And pitch is taken just off the outside edge. So Fox now ahead in the count 2-1. And the 2-1 is check swing, looped out the right side foul. Fox reaching for that one there. And that'll even the count at 2-2. Fitzgibbon ready to go, working very quickly today. Back on the hill comes set. And the 2-2 is well upstairs. That's ball 3. So the count runs full. Little breeze running through the Surfer Dome now, as the sun has gone away again. And the 3-2 is swung on, foul tipped into the glove of Lachlan Jones. And that is strike 3. So again, for those who don't know, on a foul tip, if you have 2 strikes, a foul ball is not necessarily a strike, but if the foul tip is caught by the catcher, then that is strike 3, and that's what happened on that play. Brings up Dylan Martinez with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 4th. Score Beenleigh 1, Surfers 1, GBL Division 2. Fitzgibbon working quickly. Comes set in the pitch. Almost hits him. Martinez dances out of the way. And digs right back in. Switch again almost hits him.
Breeze blowing in from the right hand side now.
Yes. Sometimes you get that outward breeze here. Makes the field a lot smaller, but not the case now. As ball chopped out in front of the plate, Jones takes his time, and a nice stretch by Harry White to stay on the bag, as Jones' throw pulled him into foul territory, but stays on the bag to make the play. And a 1-2 inning for Fitzgibbon as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Beenleigh 1, Surfers 1.
Here we are back again. First pitch down in the dirt, ball 1.
Luke White digging in. Bottom of the 4th here, 1-1 game. And the 1-0 to White is hammered at the shortstop, but a nice one-hopper. And the throw across the diamond retires it. So White hits the ball hard, but after being punished with a bad hop last inning, Rivera over at short gets a nice hop there and throws across the diamond to make the play to retire Luke White. And that'll bring up Matt Studeman. Flew out to center his last time up. And first pitch to Studeman is outside for ball 1. And 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. Count runs to 2-0. Behind Studeman is Matt Hughes. Two-0 pitch is fouled straight back. Big swing from Studeman there on 2-0 and just missed it. So they count to 2-1 now, with 1 away on the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 pitch is breaking ball in the dirt, and the count runs to 3-1. So hitters count now for Studeman. And the 3-1 is a fastball for strike 2.
They're Beenleigh, so this is their first season in a while after this company. So I have no idea what to do.
Studeman digs in now. 3-2 pitch coming from Batiste. Both pitchers pitching quite well so far. And the full count pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. And we will do it again.
Oh, this is so Div 2's only played 1 game, but Div 1 plays 2 games every weekend. Div 2 plays 1 game every weekend. So Div 1 or 1 game.
Studeman digs in again. And the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball grounded foul. So good at bat from Studeman here. Count remains 3-2. And the 3-2 is fastball down and away for ball 4. So a good at bat from Studeman leads to a 1-out walk and brings up Matt Hughes, the number 7 hitter. So score tied at 1 here, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, Studeman away from first, and Hughes digs in. First pitch from Batiste is on the outside corner for strike 1.
I still have a shoulder. Yeah. I won't shoot very well.
Batiste comes set, Studeman away from first. And the 0-1 pitch is a curveball. A late defensive swing from Hughes, trying to put it in play, as it runs back over the inside corner for strike 2.
The one that's not trying to throw it fast. Went up. Yeah.
So Hughes now choking up on the bat here with 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2. It is down, and Hughes hits it hard down the right field line, but that's going to go foul.
So I'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Choking well up on the knob there, an inch or two. Trying to make contact here with 2 strikes. Studeman trying to draw Batista's attention and succeeds in doing that, but no throw over. T set again. Studeman takes off, and Hughes puts a curveball in play. And in the hole between short and third, no play made. Throw over to second is wide and into right field. So that'll likely be an infield single for Hughes. And Surfers is in business here with 2 on and 1 out. And a mound visit for Beenleigh. Another late swing from Hughes there, but choking up on the bat gives him good control of the barrel. He's able to get bat to ball. And slowly in that hole between short and third again. Rivera, knowing he had no play at first to get Hughes, tried to sneak behind Studeman coming around second, but was unable to get him. And so now where we're at, bottom of the 4th. 1-1 game, runners on first and second and 1 away for Surfers' number 8 hitter, the catcher Lachlan Jones. Last time grounded one up the middle that Batiste made a nice barehanded grab on to throw him out at first. Studeman away from second and Hughes away from first. The first pitch to Jones is downstairs for ball 1. Set and the delivery. Swung on and chopped towards second base, goes over the mound. Short hopper, only play to first. And just in time to get Lachlan Jones. As the ball was chopped too high in the air and took too long to get to the second baseman, such that by the time it did, Martinez only had 1 play. And it was to first, just in time to get Jones. But the runners advanced, second and third, 2 away for the number 9 hitter Ashcroft, who walked his last time up. Leadoff hitter Jake Calver steps into the on-deck circle. So a big spot here for Surfers. And an opportunity for Angus Ashcroft to give them the lead. First pitch is a called strike over the inside corner. Batiste comes set, also working quickly here. The 0-1 is swung on and lined up the middle, and that is into center field for a base hit. Studeman scores, throw coming towards home, Hughes coming to home, and the play at home. Hughes is out at the plate. So a really nice throw out there from center fielder George Cooper. 1 hopper into the catcher in time to nab Hughes at home. But in the meantime, the RBI single from Angus Ashcroft gives Surfers the 2-1 lead heading into the 5th. Back here at Surfers, top of the 5th. Surfers just took a 2-1 lead on an RBI single from Angus Ashcroft. And Jaden Batiste digs in. First pitch to Batiste is hammered into left field, going over Rawlings' head, and it's gone.
That one,
Ball just continued to carry off Batiste's bat, and the number 9 hitter and pitcher jumped on the first pitch from Fitzgibbon and hit it over the left field wall for a game-tying home run. And the score goes to 2-2.
You're weird.
So as soon as the lead is grabbed, the lead is returned. And the game runs tied again as we go to the top of Beenleigh's order. And Francisco Rivera, the shortstop, digs in. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. I didn't think that ball had enough to get out.
again,
Initially.
same as that first home run in the first inning, is it just sails over that left wall.
And Rivera shows bunt. Fitzgibbon gets off the mound quickly, turns, steps, throws, and
Gets him out.
ball is out at first.
Good hustle by Fitzgibbons off the mound.
Rivera and the Beenleigh bench not overly pleased with the call, but the call is made, and Rivera back to the dugout as out number 1. Reasonable bunt there between third, but probably a little bit too close to the mound. Gave Fitzgibbon time to make the play. And Bryce Thompson, the right fielder, digs in. Takes ball 1 inside. And pitch is lined on a hop to Ashcroft at short, sets himself and throws over to first for out number 2. So a hard hit ball there by Bryce Thompson, who's had bad luck today. He's hit 2 balls hard, right at guys. Lined out to White in the first inning and hits a hard one-hopper to Angus Ashcroft for the 6-3 put out here in the 5th. Brings up Jamie Munns. 2 outs.
Looking to make quick work of this innings.
Pitches a breaking ball that comes back over the inside half for strike 1. Munns homered in the first inning to give Beenleigh their first run. And if you just joined us, it was Jaden Batiste helping his own cause as Munns fouls one back for strike 2. With a home run of his own over the left field wall to lead off this inning. Evening the game at 2. And the 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Surfers runs have scored on a dropped fly ball in shallow right, as well as an Angus Ashcroft RBI single. Fitzgibbon sets, and the 1-2 is inside. Count runs even. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and grounded hard down the line, just foul. So Munns gets around on a breaking ball and yanks it over third, but just outside that foul line. Count remains 2-2, with the left-handed Travis Blackley on deck. So Munns digs in, Fitzgibbon looks in, gets the sign, sets, and the 2-2 is swung on and hit hard and deep into the air in left center field. Luke White chasing it back in center, lays out, cannot make the play, and it's going to go to the wall. Munns into second comfortably there as White with a strong arm gets it in quickly. And Jamie Munns adds to what has been a good day for him with a double into the left center field gap.
One bounce into the fence, that one.
Luke White covered some ground there, but was unable to get there. And that'll bring Mark Rawlings out from the dugout for a visit. So if you're just joining us, we're in the top of the 5th here. 2 outs. Runner on second for Beenleigh. Surfers and Beenleigh tied at 2 here in this round 2 action from GBL Division 2. with Beenleigh's cleanup hitter Travis Blackley digging in. And Jamie Munns away from second. The mound meeting ends. Fitzgibbon looks in for the sign from Jones. Blackley digs in. Munns away from second. And first pitch from Fitzgibbon is fastball down and in for ball one. Blackley looking to give Beenleigh the lead. And the 1-0 is swung on and grounded foul down the right field line. Count even at 1-1. Fitzgibbon comes set. The 1-1 pitch is grounded to second, and Studeman makes the play and over to first, and that will do it. So, following the leadoff home run from Jaden Batiste, no further damage, and at the end of 4.5, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Surfers and Beenleigh tied at 2. So back here in the bottom of the fifth. 1-1 count to Jake Calver, Surfer's leadoff hitter. A 2-2 tie here at Surfers. 2-1 rather, excuse me. 2-1 count to Calver. And the pitch is in there for a strike. towards the top of the zone, that one. And the count levels out. At 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Batiste now fiddling with his glove on the mound. Gets himself sorted. And is ready to go. Calver locks in now. And Batiste's delivery is swung on and looped towards first. Blackley in to make the catch. So a soft liner to first, caught by Travis Blackley, and there is 1 away. Brings up number 44, Jacob Rawlings, left fielder for Surfers. Batiste comes set, and the pitch is fastball in there for strike 1. And the 0-1 is down in the dirt. Dug out by Imdiali. Count runs to 1-1. And Batiste's 1-1 is swung on, missed. And Batiste ahead now 1-2. As Rawlings takes a step back, takes a breath, and digs back in. Set now for the 1-2 delivery, and off speed downstairs through Imdiali's legs to the backstop. Count to 2-2 now. Pitch now from Batiste to Rawlings is taken for strike 3. Rawlings not happy with the call, thought it might be a little high, but the call is made, and the out is recorded. So 2 away now, as Kentaro Ueda steps to the plate. Batiste sorting something out with his cleat now. Does what he needs to. Now back on the mound to face Kenny. Surfer's number 3 hitter. If you're just joining us, we're 2 outs, no one on in the bottom of the 5th. Beenleigh and Surfers tied at 2. Surfers on the back of a bloop into right and a single up the middle, and Beenleigh on the back of 2 solo home runs, one by the pitcher Jaden Batiste here, and another by Jamie Munns. First pitch to Ueda is in there for strike 1. One now coming from Batiste, and breaking ball stays inside, and the count is even at 1. And 1-1 pitches upstairs, ball 2. Ueda digs in. Slightly open stance, bat resting on his back shoulder. 2-1 pitch. Swung on a miss. The count runs to 2-2. Two outs, nobody on here. Bottom of the fifth. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to short. Rivera stays down on it and across the diamond to Blackley. And that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Jaden Batiste. And we go to the sixth with Surface and Beenleigh tied at 2.
He assures me he can pitch, so we'll see. I've never seen him do it, so I had to. I've got to take his word for it.
So you should recognise him.
All right, back here in the top of the sixth, and a pitching change for Surfers as Dave Holland steps up on the bump. Wily veteran left-hander. Strike one across to Cooper, the center fielder. And the next pitch is flied in the air to left, fairly deep. Rawlings chasing Rawlings back, and he makes a nice over-the-shoulder running catch in left center. Sick of seeing balls go over his head today and decided not to let that one do the same.
Nabbed that one.
Good swing from Cooper there, but nice play from Rawlings for the first out.
Wind
That'll
swirling
bring
here,
Yes.
coming in from the left now.
In Valley, the catcher steps to the plate now. And Holland winds and delivers, and pitches down for ball one. Fun fact about Dave Holland, he's been with the club for a long time, and is actually for GBL Division 1 as he winds. And pitches grounded to third. Matt Hughes stays down, plays it on the backhand, goes across the diamond, and right to the chest of Harry White for out number 2. Dave Holland is second in Surfers history all time for single season strikeouts in GBL Division 1 as a pitcher. He punched out 157 batters in the season.
Impressive.
Only topped by United States import Caleb Bowman a couple of years back, who punched out 160 batters.
Ooh.
As Michael Fox digs in and takes away for ball one. And Holland's delivery is in the dirt, and Fox ahead in the count now. 2-0.
Fox also plays Div 3 in winter for Beenleigh.
And the 2-0 is just off the outside corner. Hitters count now for Michael Fox. 3-0 on deck, Dylan Martinez, second baseman. It's 2 outs here for Beenleigh in the top of the sixth. And pitches down for ball 4. So 4-pitch walk to Fox. Brings up Dylan Martinez with 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Score tied at 2. First pitch is in there for a strike to Martinez, the top half of the zone. Martinez slightly closed with the stance, hands high. The pitch is swung on and fouled back.
Off the umpire's helmet.
And Holland quickly ahead 0-2. And the 0-2 is off speed. Martinez jumps away from it. The pitch almost bends back, misses inside, and the count to 1-2 now. Holland set now, and the 1-2 is fastball right by him. Martinez swings through it for strike 3, and that will do it. So the 2-out walk is stranded, and the game remains tied at 2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Back up. You off after this? You out of here after this? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm batting now. You got 7-1, and you got Freeman in for Batiste. Freeman is on the mound. Thank you. Seven to 1, 1 to 7. I'm sorry. I got it. Pulled out.
So back here at Surfers, bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 2. Couple of changes for Beenleigh as well. Batiste comes out of the game after 5 innings, and Jamie Munns moves from left field to the mound. And entering the game in left field is Ryan Freeman. First pitch from Munns to Harry White is in there for a strike. Top part of the strike zone there. As Munns looks on to get the sign. And the 0-1 is swung on and fouled straight back. And Munns quickly ahead in the count 0-2.
Nice close game here at the moment. Both teams looking to break through with runners on base. No one able to break the ice.
Pitch is high for ball 1. Yes, the damage has been limited from Beenleigh with both home runs being solo shots. 1-2 pitch, and fouled straight back again. Good swing by Harry White there. And we'll do it again. Munn's looking in, ready to go as Harry White digs in. Pounding the top of the strike zone so far. We'll see if he changes his eye level on the next one. 1-2 pitch is off speed, still up towards the top of the zone, and White fouls it back. And we'll do it again.
Getting a piece of a few shots there. Look, we barrel it up.
Pitch is swung on and missed. Another one up towards the top of the zone, and White swings through it. So Munn starts his time on the mound with a punch out, and one away now for Luke White, Surfer center fielder. First pitch from Munns is off the outside for ball one. New left fielder Freeman takes a few steps back. Luke White, known to be a fairly prominent power hitter, and swings, fouls it straight back. Cooper out in center, playing him to pull. A lot of space out in right center field. And the off-speed pitch is shot into the hole between first and second. A nice play by Blackley. Pitcher gets over, and Munns covers.
Coming off the bag
Called
there.
off the bag there. Apparently never stepped on the bag.
Yeah.
And White will be safe at first. So Blackley, a nice play to range over, but Munns just never quite able to get the foot to the bag. No real argument coming from Beenleigh. It's tough to see from our angle, but Munns doesn't appear to be upset with the call. So that'll likely be an infield single for White as Studeman takes strike one. We'll see how they score it. Studeman a good at bat that turned into a walk his last time. And pitch is swung on and hammered down the third base side, but foul. So one away here in the bottom of the sixth in a 2-2 ball game. Luke White leads away from first as Surfer's number 6 hitter and second baseman Matt Studeman looks on. And pitch is swung on and missed for strike two. And it'll be a pinch hitter now. Excuse me, it would have been... So I apologize, I did not have the count correct. So Studeman strikes out on that pitch for the second out. And Riley Donnelly into the game. Pinch hitting for Matt Hughes. So if nothing changes, Donnelly will move into third base at the current time. We'll see if the positions get moved around. First pitch to Donnelly is upstairs for ball one. And the 1-0 is off the outside. Donnelly ahead in the count 2-0. On deck is the catcher, Lockie Jones, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. And pitch to Donnelly's upstairs. So quickly ahead in the count 3-0. And the 3-0 is breaking ball in for a strike. So a 3-0 breaking ball from Munn, showing Donnelly a little bit of respect there. And Donnelly apparently taking all the way. Count runs to 3-1. Three-one pitch, fastball just off the outside, and Donnelly works a walk. So Surfers in business once again. as the number 8 hitter Lockie Jones comes to the plate. First and second, 2 outs with an opportunity to give Surfers the lead. First pitch from Munns is in there for strike 1.
Working the top of the zone in the last few pitches.
Which is skied on the infield, left side of the infield. Some confusion. Looks like Fox takes charge from third and makes the play on the infield grass to retire the side. So Surfers threatens, but nothing doing. And we move to the 7th. Beenleigh 2, Surfers 2.
Grant to Calva. Thank you. And Donnelly's going to 5. Yes, please. Yes.
Back here at Surfers into the top of the 7th now. And Ryan Freeman digs in for Beenleigh. First pitch fouled straight back. Freeman entered the game for Batiste after Jamie Munns moved to the mound and Batiste exited the game. So Freeman playing left field here, and this is his first at-bat today. 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball. Just missed the inside corner. And the count runs to 1-1. Holland working quickly, winds and delivers. Fastball just below the zone. So he's right around the zone here. So Freeman ahead in the count 2-1. And pitch is swung on and lined right at Ashcroft at short. So Freeman hits the ball well, but right at a Surfers player. And Ashcroft makes the catch to retire Ryan Freeman for the first out. Lineup turns over to the top, which brings up Francisco Rivera, shortstop. One away here, top of the 7th. Surfers 2, Beenleigh 2. And pitch is swung on a miss. Good fastball down and away from Holland. And he is ready to go. All the pitchers working quickly today. Pitch is again swung on a miss. Fastball just a bit higher than the previous. Still over that outside edge. And Rivera finds himself down 0-2. 0-2 from Holland is swung on and hit hard into right center field. Luke White chasing it over into the gap, but he's not going to get there. He cuts it off. Rivera testing him. White has an absolute cannon and holds him at first. So a hard hit single into right center field after swinging through 2 fastballs. He finds the barrel with the third. And Rivera on to first with 1 away. That brings up Bryce Thompson. He's had a bad luck day today. He's hit a couple of balls hard, but right at guys. the number 2 hitter for Beenleigh. 1 on, 1 out. Holland with a little bit of funky delivery there to scare Rivera back to first base, and then misses for ball 1. Never easy with a lefty out there when you're on first. Good pitch from Holland under the hands, and the count runs to 1-1. One pitch is swung on and fouled away down the left field side. So Holland ahead in the count now, 1-2. 1 out, Rivera away from first. Thompson digs back in, and the 1-2 is upstairs. Count to 2-2 now. Holland's 2-2 is fouled away. And we'll do it again. Long hold that time, mixing up his delivery. Not allowing Rivera to get comfortable at first.
A lot less likely to try and steal second base from first base with the left-handed pitcher.
And you think he knows Rivera likely a plus runner as the leadoff hitter. Holding him tight. Pitches away, 3-2. Be interesting to see what Beenleigh does here. 3-2, a good pitch to run on. But you want to avoid the strike him out, throw him out. So we'll see. 3-2, Rivera not going and swung on and missed for the second out. So a good fastball up and in from Holland to get Thompson. And that brings Munz to the plate. Munz now the pitcher in the game, and for those who are just joining us, has also homered in this game and doubled. So a good day for Jamie Munz today so far, with an opportunity to make it better here in the 7th. First pitch, fastball away, on the outside corner rather, for strike 1. 2 outs now here in the 7th, 2-2 ball game. David Holland on the mound, and Rivera away from first. Pitch is fastball on the outside for strike 2. And Munz right back in and ready to go. 0-2 here now. Holland with some pitches to play with. And the 0-2 is swung on and fouled away to the right side, out of play. Holland set and delivers. Off-speed pitch, and Munz swings right through it. Excellent curveball from David Holland to get out of the inning. So the 2-out single, or rather the earlier single, is stranded, and score is 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Back here at Surfers, the bottom of the 7th, and the number 9 hitter Angus Ashcroft leading off the inning. Beenleigh and Surfers tied at 2. First pitch from Jamie Munns is fouled straight back to the screen for strike 1. Munns working a lot up in the strike zone. Has not missed down much, and most of his misses have been up. Most of his strikes have been the top part of the zone. Changing the eye level for these guys. Here's the 0-1, and that one is popped up and out of play. So quickly now to 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Curveball. Gus grounds it over to third. Michael Fox gobbles it up. And across the diamond, nice stretch by Travis Blackley over there to get Angus by a half step. So that's 5-3 across the diamond, and Angus Ashcroft is retired for the first out. So Surfer cycles back to the top of the order, and that'll bring up pinch hitter Dan Grant entering the game for Jake Calver. Dan, a very solid contact hitter and a plus speed runner here. And right on cue lays down a bunt, but it goes foul. So a good idea with Fox playing behind the bag at third. But bunts it foul for strike 1. Fox now moves in. Blackley still playing back at first. But Fox about even with the line. About even with the third base bag, rather. 0-1 pitch to Dan Grant. Fastball just in on the corner. And quickly 0-2. Grant also very comfortable going the opposite way. And Thompson over in right is very close to the gap, leaving a lot of space on the right side. And the pitch is pounded up the middle, and that is in for a base hit. Great swing there by Dan Grant on 0-2. Ball gets past center fielder over there, but Thompson there to back it up. So a one-out single for Dan Grant. Good piece of hitting there. Brings up Jacob Rawlings. Again, as I mentioned, Grant is a plus speed base runner. So interesting to see, and Munns appears to be aware of that as he checks him back to first. Munns comes set now. And long hold here, and the pitch is swung on and popped up out of play by Rawlings. Count to 0-1. Looks like we are running low on baseballs here. Umpire finds one. And Rawlings digs back in. Grant away from first. 1 out. And 1 on here in the bottom of the 7th. Grant off and running, and long windup from Munns leaves Inviali almost no chance to make a play. Ball is thrown past second base, but well backed up by the shortstop, so Grant easily steals second base there. And Surfer's in business now, with an opportunity to take the lead here late. Grant away from second now. And Rawlings swings and misses. And that is 2 away now. Brings up Kentaro Ueda with an opportunity to give Surfers the lead here. Left-handed Harry White on deck. Ueda digs in, 2 outs, Dan Grant away from second. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I have seen him twice.
Pitch is up and in for ball one. So for those joining us, game is 2-2 here in GBL Division 2 action between Beenleigh and Surfers. Bottom of the 7th inning, Dan Grant away from second base with 2 outs. As the throw goes back to second, but Grant back easily. And Kentaro Ueda, the 3-hitter, at the plate. Well, I have to prepare for my own game, so this will be my last half inning on the mic. But while I'm here, I just want to say to John, thank you for everything you're doing. As Grant takes off for third, and in there easily. You've really built this stream up nicely, and we're so happy to have an opportunity to see the games, and it's been a pleasure joining you today.
Thank you, mate. I love doing it, and I love promoting the club and our sponsors and promoting the game of baseball. And as that ball's hit foul onto
play
the
there for Blackley.
clubhouse roof. Yeah, so I appreciate your play-by-play, and I'm sure everybody watching will enjoy your commentary, and we'll be requesting it often. And I will try and fill your shoes, but you could be a permanent employee of mine in the near future.
Well, I love being back here just as much as I do out there playing. And with some of the talent we have joining the club, I'm sure I'll be available for one game or another to be doing the booth with you. So as Kentaro grounds one short towards third, Fox in charge, on the run throw, and a nice stretch by Blackley right on cue to end the inning. So Surfers unable to push one across, and at the end of 7, Surfers 2, Beenleigh 2.
That was a ground rule double for those joining in for Beenleigh. I just want to thank Owen again for his commentary. That was A grade. Really appreciate it. He's done really well there. Beenleigh now in scoring position with a runner on third and second very quickly. As there is a defensive mound visit by Surhus. Beenleigh in position here to take the lead back again.
They have got. She said the other night they took so they just want to
That pitch catching the plate for a strike. Strike one. Same pitch just sliding off the plate. 1-1.
up there, yeah. Up there, yeah.
That one curving in, swing and miss there. 1 and 2 is the call. That ball's hit at second base and scoots through. Runners scoring for Beenleigh as the throw comes in, and they run in 2 here. Beenleigh now up 4-2. That shot just running past the second baseman there. Bringing home those two base runners. Pick-off attempt is unsuccessful. As Fox takes his stance. That one is hit straight up in the air for the out. Comfortable catch. Beenleigh up 4-2, 1 out. Dave Holland still on the mound. For ball 1. Swing and a miss there up high. 1-1 to count. Late foul swing there.
Can't stem.
On ball 2 strike is the call. Pick off attempt, keeping the runner at first at bay. Dave looking to get out of this inning here.
Good fight, good fight.
Foul tip there. Staying in this at bat. That's ball just rolling past the second baseman. Slow grounder. Getting another runner on here. First and second, 1 out. Beenleigh looking to put some more runs on the board, extend their lead as Dave comes out of the game. For pitching change here for Surfers. I'll be right back. One ball, two strikes the count. Run on first and second. Still one out. That ball hit high towards. That goes foul. Still 1 and 2 the count. Late swing, foul up the baseline. Beenleigh still up 4-2 here, late in the game. As we get the second out here. Number 26, Beenleigh. First pitch called strike. Strike looking there just on the upper corner. Second pitch upstairs, ball 1. 1-1 the count. That is ball 2, 2-1. wide of the plate there. 3-1 the count, I believe. That one hit high towards first and second base. First baseman taking the catch there to end the inning. Beenleigh still up 4-2. Thank you for tuning in to SPBC TV. Coverage of Beenleigh vs Surfers Div 2 GBL. And we'll be back after this.
Hammond coming into second base. Hammond into 4 for Aaron Simpson. Yeah, I know, I already said something to him. Neither of them even had positions or anything on their lineup cards when they gave it to me. Sorry? Yeah, Hammond's into second base for Simpson.
Bottom of the 8th here. Surfers at bat. Beenleigh up 4-2 here. Time running out. Surfers to capitalise on the deficit. Another ball skied into the infield. Catcher calls his and makes the out. One down, no one on. Crowd building here. For those watching at home, the GBL Div 1 game will follow this game at 2 PM. Sure to tune in and share this. So that shot is hit down the right hand line, bouncing very close to the foul line.
Yeah.
Strike one there. Suderman. Ball skied towards the home dugout and just going foul. One on one. No balls, 2 strikes. High ball, it's chased after and smacked foul over the left fence. Running out of balls here. Bottom of the 8th, Beenleigh still up 4-2. Looking to close out this inning, and they do with a low swinging strike. As we go to the top of the 9th, Beenleigh up 4-2. Top of the 9th inning, I believe. Beenleigh looking to close this out. First ball is fouled off.
What did you do that for, Pricey? We got no balls left.
Bit of a ball shortage here at the moment. Took a ball upstairs, 1-on-1. For those tuning in, yes, like I said, GBL Div 1 game to follow this one at 2 p.m. Tune into the second stream. That ball is cracked through first and second to the right fielder, and the runner safely getting to first base. 1 on, no outs here. Beenleigh asserting their dominance here late in the game, putting in 2 runs at the start of the last inning very quickly. Another hit for Beenleigh. That one going down to the left fielder. Runners on first and second now. Still no outs. Beenleigh getting bat on ball here late in the game. Surfer's going to have to try and stop this early to try and mount a fight back. Ball in the dirt there. Ball one. Ball up on a high.
It's like a tone down.
2-0 the count.
I like black. But I did the pink underneath. Yeah. I did that a year and a half ago and then she did it and I was like, fuck yeah.
Pitch fell back. If you're just tuning in now, you missed out on some excellent play-by-play commentary by Surfers Div 1 catcher Owen Drinkwater. Absolutely phenomenal effort. Look forward to having him back on the mic. Two and 0 the count. 2-1 the count, I believe. Last one's fouled back. Low swinging cricket shot there to centre field. That one just falling short, and a fumble will bring a runner home and freeze the rest of the runners. Beenleigh up 5-2 here. Running away with it. Beenleigh getting bat on ball. Really making it tough for Surfers pitchers to try and get some outs. Runners on the corners, still no outs.
I'm also trying the Liza look. Yeah, the Liza look. Tuck up the back.
That ball, strike looking there.
I was like, I don't know
0-1.
if she's done it. So I've been trying to figure it out. Yeah. Well, I like because you always trying to make base running. That actually looks good, and I don't own a lot of long shirts because I don't like the white label.
Third baseman thrown to second, get one out, but bringing in another run for Beenleigh. In the meantime, bringing Beenleigh up 6-2. Runners on first base. One out now. First pitch for the strike. With Fox up on deck next. That ball high. Jones popping up quickly to freeze the runner at first base. Runner goes, throw to second. It's a bit high and left. Not in time for the runner to advance to second base. So a runner on second, one out. Beenleigh up 6-2 here, late in the game. 2-1 the count. That one is fouled off. To the count, one out, runner on second. And the pitch is low and in the dirt. No advance from the runner from second. go 3-2 here. And the payoff pitch. High. Walking the batter here. Runner on first and second, one out. As a visit, Rocky Jones visiting the mound. Bit of a chat as Fox comes up to the batter's box. Bit of a pep talk from Rocky Jones there. First ball's fouled onto the clubhouse. On one. Runner on first and second, one out. Beenleigh and Massingham. Boatload of hits late in the game. Run away with this score. That one's hit towards third baseman, picks it up, throws a 2, which is misfielded and runs into third field, bringing home another run for Beenleigh. Score running up to 7-2 now. Servers and Beenleigh had this game locked up at 2 apiece for most of this game. Then the bats have woken up for Beenleigh. Runners on first and second still. One out. Another pitch fouled up over the fence. As we come to the bottom of the 9th inning, Surfers going to need a bit of a rally here as it hits, goes to the second baseman. Nice easy throw to first, gets the first out. Not the best start, but Beenleigh really had some good hits late in this game to really take this game away from Surfers. Another shot to second base, almost a replica but fumbled by the second baseman that time as Lockie Jones makes it first. It's almost a carbon copy shot from the first two Surfers batters. Just a fumble there by the second baseman. So 1 on, 1 out here for Surfers in the bottom of the 9th. One's still pitching.
Yeah, well, I literally had no. I also got speed on the rack.
Wide of the plate there.
I wasn't going to run a French.
Straight up the middle there. Into centre field, runners advancing, first and second.
He's like knows nothing.
First and second, 1 out. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this Div 2 GBL matchup. Good crowd has turned up from the other GCBA games on Diamond 2 to come over to watch the end of this game.
Like looking, fishing for competition. Yeah, that literally that was
Daniel Grant at the batter's box. First pitch, called strike.
I want to send a and be like leashing out this hole. Because they're like 2 years apart.
Another good breaking ball. Dropping into the zone. Behind in the count here, 0-2. 1 out, runners on first and second as the runners take their lead. Ball high. Getting one back. 1-2. Hit the shortstop. Roll the double here. As the ball just comes away from the first baseman, as Surfers run in 1 run, but fall to 2 outs.
That's my yeah, she looks like my grandma.
Score now 7-3 in favour of the Beenleigh side. Bottom of the 9th. Beenleigh looking to close this one out. I'm going straight over onto the shade cloth right above my head.
Ben, how do you cut these? Yeah.
As the batter is hit by a pitch here, turning away from the ball there. Runners on first base and second base with 2 outs. as the first baseman takes that one with ease. That is the game. Beenleigh run away with this one 7-3. Appreciate you tuning in. SPBC TV.
Finally, to finish. Yay!
The GBL Div 1 game to follow at 2 p.m. Make sure you click on the link that's available. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I want to thank all our sponsors, Avid Innovations, All About Cabinets, Keysperson Life Insurance Specialists, Grilled, Rebel, The Car Place, Southport Printing Company, and look forward to you tuning in at 2 p.m. for the next GBL Div 1 game. Thank you.